Before you begin, please make sure to have the necessary documents on hand to complete the registration. You will find the documents needed in the Frequently Asked Questions for New Students under Registration Information. The documents you will need include 2 proof of residence documents for your zoned school area. The 2 documents can be from the list to verify residence. The list of documents include mortgage, deed, or lease, electric, water, gas, or cable bills dated within the last 30 days, agency or court documentation with address dated within the last 30 days, IRS, Social Security Disability, insurance, medical, life, auto, home, statement dated within the last 30 days, current bank statement or employment check stub with address dated within the last 30 days. You will also need the child's birth certificate, Tennessee immunization form and physical documented on Tennessee form. This form may be obtained at the pediatrician's office or Hamilton County Health Department, valid email address, or if applicable, guardianship custody documents signed by a judge. Once you begin the registration process, you may save and return at any point, but once the registration has been submitted, you can no longer add documents to the student registration. You may pause the videos as you make sure you have the needed documents. To begin the registration process, go to the Parent and Student tab on the HCS homepage and click on Registration Information. You will now see the link for New Student Registration. Click on the link to begin registration. Make sure that you use the link for the correct school year. Once the page opens, you will click the Create Account button. Enter the information requested to create an account and begin the registration process. After creating your account, you will enter an introduction screen with instructions. If registering additional new students in the same household, you'll be prompted to add students once the first student registration has been submitted. Click the Next button to begin entering student information. Is the student currently attending a Hamilton County school? If you answer yes to the question, with the exception of a child currently attending a Hamilton County school in pre-K, you will need to complete a returning student registration. Pre-K students attending a Hamilton County school need to complete the new student registration process. If your child attended Hamilton County schools in any other grade level last year, please stop the registration process and click the link located on the HCS website for Returning Student Information Update and log into your PowerSchool Parent Portal to update student information. If the answer is no, continue with student information. Enter student's legal name as it appears on the student's birth certificate, mother's maiden last name, student gender, date of birth as stated on student's birth certificate, enrolling grade, enrolling zoned school, home phone number or phone number that you would like to be your main point of contact, mailing address, physical address of zoned residence. You will now upload 2 proofs of residence. You may take a photo to upload or scan the documents to upload to the site. Check the box under the question, what is the main form of transportation your child will be taking to school? Click the Next button to continue to the next page to enter new student information. Place of birth. The information that follows should be taken from the student's birth certificate. Country of birth, state of birth, city of birth, county of birth. Enter ethnicity and race information. Part A, ethnicity. Is the student Hispanic or Latino? Part B, race. Choose one or more of the options. Enter previous school information. Has this student ever attended school before? Did the student attend preschool? Enter other information. Student primarily lives with? Is the legal parent guardian a member of the military? Is student taking English as a second language? ESOL. Is student enrolled in any special education programs? This would be students currently holding an IEP. You will now upload a picture or scanned copy of the student's birth certificate. Click the Next button to continue to the next page to answer questions for the home language survey. What is the first language this student learned to speak? What language does this student speak most often outside of school? What language do people usually speak in this child's home? What date did the student enter the U.S.? What date did the student first enroll in a U.S. school? Click the Next button to continue to the next page to enter questions for the Migrant Worker Survey. In the past 3 years, have your children moved to another city, state, and/or county for the guardian to obtain work in the industry of agriculture, dairy, or fishing? Click the Next button to continue to the next page to enter household size and income information. What is your household size? Is your annual gross income above or below the amount shown? You must certify that all information on this application is true and that all income is reported. Click the Next button to continue to the next page to enter parent, guardian information. Parent, guardian, father. First name, last name. Lives at student's physical address, as listed on previous student page. Home phone, or cell phone in most cases. Cell phone. Email address. Check if no email address. Employer. Work phone, or phone number guardian wishes to be contacted at during the day. Parent, guardian, mother. First name, last name. Lives at student's physical address, as listed on previous student page. Home phone, or cell phone in most cases. Cell phone. Email address. Check if no email address. Employer. Work phone, or phone number guardian wishes to be contacted at during the day. Siblings. How many school-age siblings does this student have? Click the Next button to continue to the next page to enter emergency contact information. Contact number 1, first name, last name, relationship to student, phone type, phone number. Contact number 2, first name, last name, relationship to student, phone type, phone number. Contact number 3, first name, last name, relationship to student, phone type, phone number. Click the Next button to continue to the next page to enter the student's medical information. Physician's name, physician's phone number. Dentist's name, dentist's phone number. Insurance information. Health history, list any known allergies. Other health diagnosis. Please list a description of the diagnosis. Does the student require medication to be administered at school? Please list medications required for the school to keep on site for the student. Please note that the school must have a health management authorization signed by the student's physician for the school to have on file in order to administer any medications. Upload a picture or scanned copy of the student's Tennessee immunization certificate and proof of physical form. If you are new to the state of Tennessee, your current state's immunization can be converted at any Tennessee Health Department or your student's physician in the state of Tennessee. Click the Next button to continue to the next page to enter the student's dismissal contacts. Please note that you must take documentation to the school for persons who are not permitted to dismiss the student. Contact number 1, first name, last name, relationship to student, cell phone number, other phone number. Would you like to add another contact? If so, please continue with additional contacts. Click the Next button to continue to the next page to enter the agreements. Student Handbook. Click the link to view the school's student handbook. Please review the handbook at this time. Technology Usage Agreement. Click the link to view the HCS Responsible Use Policy. Bring your own device. Click the link to view HCS BYOD Policy. Social Media Photo Video Release. Click the link to view the form related to the next questions. If you answer no, please print the form and send to your student's school if you wish not to participate. Health and Vision Screening. Click the link to view the details regarding screenings. FERPA. Click the link to view the FERPA document. Attendance Policy. Click the link to view HCS Attendance Policy. Code of Acceptable Behavior and Discipline. Click the link to view HCS Code of Acceptable Behavior and Discipline. Click the Next button to continue to the next page to enter your electronic signature and approve the registration for Hamilton County Schools. Agree and enter your electronic signature along with today's date. Click the Next button to continue to the next page where you will review and submit your student's registration. Please note that when you hit the Submit button, you will be able to print the registration, but you will no longer be able to change the registration or add any of the required documents to the profile. If you were unable to upload the documents, you can supply the copies of the required documents to the school. Click the Submit button to send registration information to the student's new Hamilton County school. You will now have the option to add an additional student. If no additional students need to be added, you have completed the registration process.